Hey friends, so in life you will meet all different people, lots of them, but only a few will be willing to see you about to drive your life off a cliff and say, hold on a damn minute. Understand that people who do this truly care about you. They are trying to look out for you. And while sometimes it is all in how that message is delivered, it doesn't make it any less valid. Listen, I get it. Everybody wants to hear only fluffy kitty, happy bunny, glittery unicorn BS. Nobody wants to hear things like, hey, that person is not worthy of you. Let them go. Or that job is killing you for far less money than you deserve. Maybe you need to look at better options. Or you cannot just bury your problems under that insert distraction or substance here. What's really going on? We all need people around us who are not afraid to give us tough love or to tell you the things you need to hear instead of the things you want to hear. Or as I prefer to call it, the truth. I have been so fortunate to have people like this around me. They know who they are, because when I needed to have the truth pointed out to me the most, they did exactly that. Now, don't get me wrong, most of the time I didn't want to hear it, and sometimes I even got a little mad about it. That's usually how it is, isn't it? You're like, how absolute dare you point out what is clear to everyone except me because I refuse to see it. I have told people often that if you are looking for a friend who is not going to call you out on things or question you when you're about to make a big life-changing mistake, then I am probably not the friend for you. I worked to become that type of friend because that's exactly the type of advice that I should have heeded when I received it from people who truly cared about me. The older I get, the more I realize that in so many situations, if I had just listened to the people who love me, if I had actually just thought about what they were telling me for a moment, I might have made much better decisions about the things I did or the people I chose to surround myself with. But yeah, it is so much easier to see when someone is about to bork their own life than it is to realize when we're doing it to ourselves. This is especially true when it deals with emotional situations. We can be warned and warned and warned that something is not good for us, but we do it anyway. That someone is not good for us, but we get involved anyway. That we need to change self-destructive habits because they are, destroying us. But we keep doing them anyway. Part of why is certainly because people just don't like being told what to do. We want to think that we have our own best interests at heart, front and center at all times. I understand and respect that. But the truth is, we don't always. We get caught up and sidetracked and whatever else you want to call it, and before we know it, we are waist deep in something that is going to be very difficult to get out of. It isn't until much later, that you look back and realize, what the hell was I thinking? That 20/20 hindsight gets you every damn time. If you're lucky enough to have people in your life who ask you questions, who encourage you to keep your own best interests at heart, who point out when you are accepting less than you deserve, who tell you when you are being your own worst enemy, who challenge you to go for your goals, who support you and clap for you when you are trying to pick yourself back up and when you win, you need to understand something. People like that are a gift. They are not doing it because they are just trying to give you a hard time. They are doing it because, more than likely, they see something in you that you might not see in yourself. They know and understand your worth and are trying to show it to you too. And yes, like I said, sometimes it is all about the delivery. Some people don't have great bedside manner when they hold a mirror up to your face and make you look. That's another conversation. But chances are the message itself that they're giving you is worth thinking about. Sometimes it really does take someone else to point out what you don't see, what you have been settling for, what you're missing. I'm not saying that you need to listen to people who are trying to tell you what to do. I would never say that. I am saying that the people who believe in you and encourage you to do what you already know in your heart is right, those are your real friends. Nothing more needs to be said. That's all I've got for you this week. I'll be back next week with another priority message for you. Until then, take good care of yourselves. Bye.